So let's start. My name is Wojciech Grzegorzyca. I'm communication specialist at GameSet, and I'm co-responsible for the communication of GameSet agency, and also I support the communication activities of our clients also. And he's my friend from the same agency.
Hello, I'm Bartosz Semegin. I'm a partnership manager in GameSet. I'm responsible for the partnerships and also a puzzle with game devs and companies who's responsible for creating esports and administrating the esport things. So I will just pass the microphone to the Grzegorzyca first, because the voice is yours now.
As we mentioned, we are from GameSet, and okay, some technical issues, as I see. Okay, it's everything good. So as we mentioned, we are from GameSet agency, the #1 gaming marketing agency in the CE region, and we help companies to connect their brands with gamers, and we are, as I said, we are the #1 gaming marketing agency in the region, and we have a huge experience because we made campaigns for over 100 clients last year from different categories, mainly for non-endemic brands, like for example from FMCG category, for example, and e-commerce services and so on. And also we make campaign not only in Poland but also in, for example, Czech Republic. For example, Philips campaign last year in Czech Republic, and also our creators reach to 10 million unique gamers in Poland. So our campaign is really well. Has really good coverage in this group of consumers, of course, and of course our campaigns won over 30 awards, and also 2 of our campaigns were shortlisted at Mix Awards Europe this year. So keep your fingers crossed for our campaigns, and let's move to the agenda. And today's presentation will be about, as I said, gaming marketing. So first of all, we would like to redefine some common definitions. We'd like to tell you about the gaming phenomenon. We would like to describe, to explain what is the role of gaming in marketing, and mostly in the sales funnel. And also we would like to give you a few practical tips also, because it's important to know, to understand how you can make a gaming marketing campaign. And of course we will show you our case studies from awarded campaigns, and also we will answer the title question finally, and it will be some time for your questions also. And to the start from the definitions, what is gaming? Because you can think that gaming is only playing video games, but from our perspective, gaming is something more. Gaming is playing video games, but also watching content from video games, creating content from video games also. So gamers are not only people who play video games. Gamers are people engaged in active and passive way to video games. So people watching content from video games are also gamers from our perspective. And it's important to understand it, to understand how gaming marketing works. So what gaming marketing is exactly. So gaming marketing is all marketing communication that uses gaming phenomenon to create image, to generate brand awareness to drive sales, and of course the target group are gamers, as you can suppose. And of course I have to explain what is the difference between endemic and non-endemic brands in gaming, because it's important, because for example our agency make campaigns also for non-endemic brands, mostly for non-endemic brands. So the difference is that endemic brands represent products or services that are used for playing video games, as you can suppose, but non-endemic brands represent products or services that are not used for playing video games. So, for example, non-endemic brand is a brand of soft drinks, snacks, services, and endemic brands is like, for example, peripherals, producers, or other companies like this. And it's important to understand it, because the question is connected with this also with non-endemic brands. So the question is gaming marketing for every brand means is gaming marketing also for non-endemic brands? And our case studies are from non-endemic brands activations. So I would like to answer the question, why gaming? Because there are a lot of marketing activities, like for example you can use other contexts, but gaming it's something that help you to reach a target group of people who doesn't like or doesn't prefer who don't prefer traditional media. So they prefer gaming than television, than for example TV series and so on. So it's better to use gaming marketing to reach this target group. And also engagement is pretty interesting and important, that gamers spend a lot of time playing video games because they are gamers, and every year they spend more and more time to play video games. And of course they are more open to marketing than non-gamers. So it's important to know it, because those facts are important when you would like to make gaming marketing campaign. And also gaming is a huge scale, because now in the world there are 3 billion people playing video games and almost 1 billion people watching content connected with video games, and also 500 million people watching esports. But it doesn't mean that there are 4.5 billion people interested in this kind of entertainment, because there are people who play video games but also watch content from video games. And for example, I'm esport fans. I'm one of the esport fans, but I also play video games. But it doesn't mean that there are 4.5 billion people interested in this form of entertainment, but of course it means that there are about 3 billion people who are consumers. So it's important message for brands. And of course we have to think about what do brands need nowadays. But there are 3 or more needs, but I would like to present you 3 needs. And the brands needs to be a part of the youth culture in a credible way. And also they would like to use new media and platforms in an effective way. And the third thing they need, they would like to catch attention of young consumers, and not only young consumers, but also of young consumers. And the tool which will help them to do it is, of course, gaming. Because in gaming there are a lot of contexts which brands can use to reach this target group. because gaming is something huge and has a lot of different contexts, because there are a lot of types of games and so on. So it's important to remember that gaming could be something what could help brands to reach this big target group of 3 billion people in the world. So now I would like to show you what is the rule of gaming in the sales funnel, because some people can say that, okay, gaming is huge, there are a lot of gamers in the world, but how it help brands to, for example, generate sales or create brand awareness or engage people. And you can see that there are a lot of tools brands can use to support sales, for example, to create awareness. It's like, for example, cooperation with professional esports players. It's some contests. It's like content connected with video games, with context from video games, and also, for example, discount coupons and dedicated kids products for gamers. And so there are a lot of different tools brand can use to reach this target group, and not only to reach, to build awareness, to drive sales also. So you can do a lot of things to achieve different goals in gaming marketing, and it's important to remember that. But of course there are some shortcuts. You have to be aware of this shortcuts, and it's like, for example, some brand can think that, okay, esports is quite interesting, we can go and sponsor some team in esport, but it's not that easy, because esports is a little part of gaming, and of course there are a lot of different games. Yeah, there are CS:GO fans, League of Legends fans, and it's not as easy to be a sponsor of esport, because it's also passive exposure. So you can see the logo, and that's all. So you have to do something more to reach this target group. And of course, in-game advertising, it's also quite interesting. You can make your ad in the game, but it's kind of intrusive form. Players doesn't like it. It depends which kind of ad it is, but you have to be afraid you can't make ads that will be intrusive for gamers, of course. And the last one is cooperation with game developer. It's quite difficult because it requires money, it requires a lot of time, and you have to have contacts and so on. So there are easier ways to cooperate with gaming marketing agency and to create a gaming marketing campaign. You can, for example, cooperate with influencers, and there are a lot of different ways, but you have to be aware of the shortcuts. And the question is how to approach. And this question will be for my friend.
Okay, thank you. So let's talk about how to approach in gaming. So it wouldn't be that easy as you think it would be, because you just need to just think about where you want to find it in gaming. So set the business goals to the right place and try to understand the other side of the theme. So you just need to know what gaming should see, what gaming and gamers should know about the brand. So analyze the target group, of course. Take care, take your time, and see how can you just jump into the mind of the young people, just to know they will just say, okay, that's cool, I love this brand. And from the gaming world, it would be to plan a campaign would be fit in your needs, but also in the needs of the statically gamer. So you couldn't do just away the target. So just mention that you need to be close to the audiences what you need to what you want to go with. And the last thing is just deliver the campaign measure and optimize. So you need to get the tools, get the all the things that you want to have the clear meaning of the campaign, and just to see everything is just under your control. So yeah, let's jump into the next slide. And how to approach. There's the areas of the gaming, there's area of your brand, and there's area of the target group. The main thing that you need, it's still in the middle of that. So it could be just a single point which you will be touching your brand, touching the gamers, and touching the content. But it could be some area what you just need to provide in a good way. So let's jump into our case studies, what is close to my house. So pretty good products with, first of all, Varka, that would be the planet of gamers. The challenge, which is needed to create a world for the gamers, which would be strictly connected with the Varka planet of gamers, which was directed to the sports fan who want to consume only sports revenue. So now we have the challenge to redirect the message to the gamers and let them know something more about the brand. So in the preparation stage, the beer brand, which was non-alcoholic, just was sometimes seen in the gaming, but the beer with alcohol, it wasn't. So believe me, it was really tough ones to catch the games who would just let us play in the games and show their games near the alcohol. So we'll just need to get the young people, but over 80 years old. So believe me, it wasn't that easy, like it's just meant to be. So the execution, it was to prepare a tournament for the influencer, which was playing in 4 different games, different type of games. It was like from CSGO through the Assetto Corsa, and just going to the really easy title like a stick fight. So in the end of the circle, it's our live streams with the finals of the tournament was watched by over 500,000 viewers. So it just cover over the 50% of the target group. And also Varka is, in my opinion, for now, the only thing what you think about when you think about the gaming and the beer brand. So yeah, in Poland you will say, oh, it's Varka. The second case study is Airbud. So it would be something a lot of the different of the, and just far away from the gaming. So we have the building company who was just preparing their buildings. They were just wanted to be the most attractive brand for their students. So we just think a lot how we can just get this type of brand in the gaming. For the beginning, it was like, no, it's impossible. But yeah, after a few things and brainstorms, we just mentioned that it would be something that they know. We'll just build a map of their investment and place it in the game. So after all, it was placed in were very well known in Warsaw, Hala Koszyki, which was a real place made in CSGO world. So we prepare a tournament for the young people to compete and play on the Koszyki map, and then to play the finals in the Koszyki and in the Koszyki map in CSGO. So it's pretty hard inceptions or something like that. So hard to say. And this product does connect with over 600 or thousands on students. We had over 700 applications for the internship in Airbud. So it looks like 12 people in one place. And we just get the firewalls plus the increase the internship investment in beyond the last year. So we prepared a short video of this case, but I hope that it could just play. Let me check it.
Airbud is one of the 5 largest construction groups on the Polish market. Staff shortages are one of the main constraints on the development of this sector. Despite intensifying competition, most companies are still using less innovative ways to build their image and recruit staff. Data shows that a large proportion of students and technical graduates play video games. This is why we decided to use gaming as a tool to reach this target group. We started the campaign by supporting the largest university esports league in Poland. We didn't want to limit ourselves to basic forms of promotion. We decided to propose an activity which will connect offline and online worlds. It is worth mentioning that Halakoshiki is a unique place in Poland's capital, Warsaw. The complex, built in 1906, was one of the first significant market halls in the city, after revitalization by Airbud in 2016. Now it is a vibrant place with trendy pubs, boutiques, street food, and a venue for cultural events. We encourage students to help create a dedicated Airbud map in CSGO, modeled on Warsaw's Halakoshiki. For the grand final of the project, we organized a live tournament set in the facility. The whole event took place in a professional setting and had an attractive prize pool. The company's employees also participated. As a result of our campaign using this place in gaming, more than 700 candidates applied for an internship in Airbud. This means that more than 11 people competed for one internship post. This is a 4-fold increase from 2020, when the number of applications was 180. The campaign also managed to gain a huge amount of traction on the internet. It was the first employer branding campaign on the Polish market based on the metaverse phenomenon. By translating Airbud's real-life project into a map in the game, we made the brand function in the virtual world of gameplay and become a desirable first employer for students.
So yes, as you could see from the project of the type, like, I don't know what to do, it comes to a really big product which was loved by the students, by the participants, and also by the clients. So it's worth our effort to just prepare and compete with the company which on the first stage wouldn't be attractive for the game. So. And yeah, so let me answer the question from the beginning. So is gaming marketing for every brand? So in my opinion, and I guess yes, of course, it's for every brand, but it's not that easy because it depends. You just need to know some things to just proceed with the project. So first of all, you just need to precise your goal. You just need to know what you want to do in a gaming, not only taking the trend that, okay, gaming is popular, so let's jump with our company and do something. No, you just need to know what to do, and then you need to have a good idea. For now, there's no about taking your money, taking your time, and just do something like everybody. You just need to find a creative way to show your brand and let the people understand the brand and let the people remember the brand. So you need to think about this, and the first stage is set the brand in the context. That's as I mentioned, so you just need to find a way to share the communicate in a right way. You just cannot do it like, okay, it's done. And of course, you just need to know who is your audience. So you just need to know that the gamers are in different areas, they play different games, they are connected with different influencers, but you just need to know who they are. And that's it. that's the end of our speech. So thank you for the attention, and I just get the microphone to the Wojciech.
Okay, thank you. And if you are interested in gaming marketing and you'd like to know more about gaming marketing, you can attend Gaming Marketing Days, which is online event next week, and you can register for free at Gaming Marketing Days. At Gaming Marketing Days website. So hope we'll see you there. It's online event for free. So I hope you will attend.
Thank you, guys. One question from my side. What would be the strangest brand or product you had a campaign for? Something like, I don't know. I wouldn't believe that it's possible to do a gaming marketing campaign.
For me, this kind of campaign was Airboot campaign, because it's difficult to make a campaign for construction company. Yeah, it's when you think about it, it's not like, okay, it's connected with gaming. Okay, there is a link, gaming, building. Yeah, there is a link, but it's not as easy as you can think, because in my opinion, it's much easier to make a campaign for a beer brand, because there are emotions, yeah, people watch together, drink beer, and watch esports, for example, yeah. But it's much more difficult to make a campaign for construction company. But maybe Bartek's opinion is different, but I don't know.
Something even more strange.
I don't know how to just categorize the strangest, because for me, I don't know. It would be like Wojciech brand. It was like just the producer of the milk, which is create something that was connected with the Minecraft, and just the people need to run around the world, created in the Minecraft, and find the bottles of the milk. So they have some challenges, they have some things, but yeah, I just couldn't connect it in my mind, like how it possible to get the milk in
yeah,
game.
you know, it's like my daughter plays Minecraft, right? And she's 9 years old, so I think she's okay for milk campaign. Better than beer, I suppose.
Hopefully.
Anyway, hopefully, yet sometime. And on the other hand, what would you say it's, like the companies that miss the opportunity? Like, who would be Polish or international brand? You think, it's obvious they should do it, and they don't.
I think that I will stick with, let's say, Adidas brand. Now I see some players from them, because they started to sponsor G2 esports team. But before that, there was the brand who is just looking forward to the young people, just wearing shoes like mine. So they just want to optimize their campaign and just go forward and forward. But they just didn't get the opportunity. They just was somewhere else. So they tried to jump into sports. They tried to jump in the lifestyle, but they did not in gaming. So I can understand that.
So Adidas, hear them, come for them.